போட்டுடுறேன். Then we will start now.
Okay, sir.
So 35 members joined there. Let others to join. We will start with the God's blessings.
Slide is visible, sir?
Everyone. Yes, ma'am. Clear ma'am.
Okay.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to the second day of the national level FDP program on innovation and entrepreneurship. We are glad to have you all with us. We continue exploring valuable insights from our esteemed speakers. Let us welcome you all for today's session. Now I introduce today's speaker, Dr. Priya ma'am. Dr. Priya is presently serving as Associate Professor, Department of English, School of Engineering and Technology, Dhanalakshmi Srinivasan University, Tiruchirappalli, Tamil Nadu. She possesses 14 years of teaching experience. She has earned her PhD from Bharatidasa University, Tiruchirappalli. Her thesis is the nationally first English language thesis with 27 ICT tools. She has received Best Mentor Award, Best Educational Portal Award, Best Innovative Teacher Award, Best E-Content Developer Award, Best Faculty Award, Best Academician Award, Best Paper Presenter Awards in 4 international conferences. She has published 7 books and registered 13 copyrights. So she is the right candidate to teach us and explain us about copyright filing and related things. Her area of specialization is English language teaching using ICT tools, ChatGPT, and AI tools. She has published 17 research papers, both nationally and internationally, completed more than 60 MOOC courses. She has completed Russian language level 1 and registered 13 copyright works, published 2 research articles in Scopus Indexed Journal and 14 research papers in peer-reviewed UGC CARE and various national and international journals. She has also published 15 book chapters. She has published 4 books and guided above 300 students to complete their 1,500 MOOC courses since 2016. She mentored 37 students to become co-authors in the book, namely Mom and Me, guided for first-year students in UGC CARE journals. She has acted as resource persons for various national FDPs and workshops. Her passion to create move through learning management system, writing poems, course, and promoting technology integrated teaching learning process. With this short, I would like to welcome Dr. Priya to enlighten expertise. With wholeheartedly on behalf of the management and the teaching faculty of Sacred Heart College, and my own behalf, on behalf of the Institutional Innovation Council, I would like to welcome Dr. Priya to please proceed. Yeah, ma'am, you can start the presentation. 41 participants joined. Others, let them to join. We can start the session now. Ma'am, your audio is mute condition. Please unmute yourself.
Is this audible now?
Now it is clear, ma'am. Please proceed.
Okay. Very good evening, everyone. Take this opportunity to thank the event organizers, Sacred Heart College Autonomous, Tirupattur, Tamil Nadu, in collaboration with the Association of Global Academicians and Researchers, Andhra Pradesh. Take this opportunity to deliver my lecture to share my knowledge on copyright made simple. I extend my special thanks to Dr. Nia sir for choosing this topic for me and assigning me as a resource person for this national FDP. Here I wish to share my knowledge on copyright. I hope that after this session, every individual will start to register their copyrights. We shall get into the slides. I extend my hearty welcome to all the participants, academicians, scholars, and each and everyone who worked behind the screen also. I share my agenda for this presentation. It begins with introduction, objectives, definition, purposes of registering copyright, stages involved in copyright registration, and followed by account creation in copyright website, why copyright and what benefits it has for our appraisal for academicians, and copyright forms, various forms, pros and cons, the limitations, ended with conclusion. So these are the topics I am going to discuss. This is the first topic, agenda 1, introduction. I am going to share 4 key points in introduction. There are many, but 4 key points in introduction. So why copyright? Why should we register our content for copyright? So it provides exclusive right for creators. So here creators becomes the owners. People create a lot of content. They are spending their own time. The time invested by individuals to be documented legally. For legal purpose, we have to register copyright. Then why it is to be registered? Because the copyright protects the distribution, other usages of any unknown people. So it protects the various forms of original works of an individual or group. The main thing is the creators can control what others can do with the original work of them. Creators can control. This is what we need to focus hereafter. Whether you use ChatGPT or use your own content from your own study notes, from your own notebook of UG, PG, MPhil, PhD, your research, whatever content, whatever template, whatever you people create, you can get copyright. As easy as possible, we can get the copyright. But we need patience. We need patience to get the copyright. So the act was first introduced in 1957. Afterwards, it had 5 amendments till date. But still, the act is not changed. Any individual or an institution or a group of people can register copyright for their individual's work. I hope the introduction is clear. Now we move to agenda. Why this topic particularly for this national FDP? I appreciate the efforts of the organizers for giving the topic innovation and entrepreneurship focusing IPR, intellectual property rights. The purpose of today's session is to know the primary concepts, to familiarize with different stages, to aware of various forms in copyright registration or renewable process, and to explore the importance of creative fields. Finally, to examine the documentation process involved in copyright registration process. So these things we are going to cover in this activity. All this stuff can be done one by one as they are interconnected. Now we are in agenda 3, definition for copyright. Let us see one by one here. We have 4 points. So the copyright secures one's original work. So when a person is spending personal time to create any content, to create a template, to create an art, to compose, to design a music, to create a music or any choreography or video or software, whatever it is, we can claim the legal rights as copyright. So copyright secures one's original work. If people wish to benefit out of the work, individual's work, they have to pay money, the royalty. The next is legalizes, the most important. We can use two ticks, triple ticks. See here, it legalizes the creativity of an individual, an institution, or a team. So here we are having lot of doubts because we have no awareness how to copyright, why to copyright, what benefits an academician is getting, what points in NIRF, NBA, in any audit, what points an institution gets, what is the role of an individual, a student. Even a student can be motivated to register a copyright for his own summary, his own passage about mother, his own passage about his father, about his role model, his poem. So when copyright is registered by an individual, the individual may be an academician, the individual may be a student, or an organization, or an institution, or a group of people. So it increases professional incentive benefits. There are many institutions which provide financial benefits for those who are meeting out the expectations of the management through IPRs or by improving annual performance indications. For a copyright, as per the UGC regulations 2028 regulations, each copyright has 20 points, whereas Scopus has 5 points. See how important it is. Now we know the importance of why to register copyright. Why need to focus more than the Scopus people. People are spending more money for Scopus. As per 2018 regulations, I'm telling you. So it fosters creativity and collaborative work. We can work individually. We can register as a team. We can work on behalf of an institution. We can register through institution with financial support. We can guide students. We can motivate students. We can join with them as co-author. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 members. The people can collaborate work. They can register. Even there is creativity by individual, the individual gets 20 points. If the work is shared, whether 20 points, if the work is shared, individual may get shared points.
Excuse me, ma'am. Good evening, ma'am. Your slide is not clear, ma'am. What you're writing It's not clear, ma'am.
Okay, I will write again. What I'm telling, just I'm giving hint.
மேம் ஆக்சுவலி ரைட்டிங் மட்டும் இல்ல உங்க ஸ்லைட்ஸ் கொஞ்சம் பிளரா தெரியுது மேம். இப்போ கிளியரா இருக்கு மேம். இப்போ கிளியர் ஆயிடுச்சு. Now it is get
Okay,
clear.
okay. Maybe
Thank
see
you, thank
here there is no power. I'm working in
Oh,
mobile data. Maybe the issue.
okay.
It was
Okay, ma'am. இப்போ
we had rain
clear.
here.
Oh,
Okay,
okay. Now the
So now,
slides are getting clearly.
now we move to the purposes of registering copyright. Already we had discussed to earn credibility among the peers, to earn credibility for our own work, to protect intellectual property rights of an individual, of an institution, or a group of people or an organization for any content. Any content. The content may be literary work. The content may be literary work, or it may be an art, it may be music, property rights, whatever the field may be, we have to focus on registering copyright to earn credibility, to claim the legal authorship, and to augment. Augment means increasing the annual performance indicator in workplace. I said we have 20 points for each copyright as per UGC's 2018 regulation. And to control how one's work can be used and distributed. We can sell your work. We can sell your work when it is required. When it is required, people have to pay money. You can earn royalty amount. So when our innovation leads to some benefits economically for others, we can claim, we can sell our work for royalty. For these four purposes, we need to register our work. Now we are moving to the main agenda, the fifth agenda, stages of copyright registration. It involves various stages. Once you apply your document, once you apply your work in copyright platform, we cannot get the copyright registration certificate in 1 or 2 weeks. We cannot ensure we can get in 1 to 30 days or 30 to 90 days. We need to do proper follow-up. We need to do proper follow-up. So we shall see what are the stages involved in copyright registration. First, we shall see here. See here, the first stage is filling up the application form with the DD or online transaction, UPI. Through UPI, you can pay the proper application fee. It is just 500 rupees. So filing of application along with the fee is the first stage. The next is issue of diary number. So once you apply for your work, when you fill in the application form, once you fill in the application form, you will be issued a diary number. You will be issued a diary number by the copyright website. So after getting diary number, you have to upload your work. Your work is uploaded in the website. What is the next stage? We need to wait for 30 days of mandatory waiting for objections. It will be in the website for 30 days. If no one claims the legality, the hire or royalty, if no one files objection for your work, it will move to the next stage. We shall see now what happens. What happens after 30 days. If objection is filed, see here, if objection is filed yes or no. If objection is filed, now come here. We will be receiving letters. So the copyright office will send a letter to both parties. The one who filed objection, the one who uploaded document. They will wait for reply from both parties. On filing day, we have to give proper explanation. Right? So this is the stage. This is the stage for objection filed. Once all hearing is cleared, the stage is cleared. Once acceptance is done for application, the application's acceptance stage has two stages. One is acceptance or declining, accepted or not accepted. Okay. Now we hear here. Once our application is accepted after a hearing, it will go to the next stage, registration approved stage. If registration is approved, they will give an email. Afterwards, we have to log into our account. We can download the registration certificate. So, an year before, we did not have a downloading option. Now they have enabled downloading option for certificate. So, whenever it requires, you can log into your account, you can upload your content, you can download your certificate. Okay, fine. So, this stage is for if objection filed. Now, we move to if there is no objection. After this 30 days of mandatory waiting, when copyright office gets no objection, it will go to the next stage, scrutinization by examiner. Scrutinization, the work will be reviewed. The work will be assessed. The work will be examined for plagiarism, whether the content is having any plagiarism or not. Whether the author has submitted any no objection certificate. If your work is already published in any UGC paper, UGC in any conferences, if your paper is published in any journal, for those purposes, they will take time for scrutinization. Here, we have to submit NOC. It stands for No Objection Certificate. No Objection Certificate. If there are any discrepancies, the copyright office will send a notification email to upload NOC as a discrepancy. There is a discrepancy. It is already published in any journal. You please get a no objection certificate from the journal in a format. You have to upload. You will be given another 30 days time to upload your NOC. So within the 30 days time, we have to upload the NOC. So after 30 days, they may give another 30 days time to clear this discrepancy. Otherwise, this file will be considered as abandoned. Abandoned means the individual, the author, the applicant is not showing interest to continue the copyright registration process. So this is the abandoned process. When we receive a notification email for discrepancy, we have to clear this with no objection certificate from a journal, from conference publication or any, if you have published books from book publisher, you have to get NOC. So before publishing any books, you can have NOC from publisher, or else you can apply for copyright before publishing your book, or else you can hold. Authors need to hold the copyright. Authors hold the copyright. If the copyright is transferred to publishers, what will happen? The publishers will sell your content. So don't accept this with any publisher, any book publisher. Don't accept. If you're publishing for Scopus, it is okay. But if you wish to get copyright for your content, your result, your own creativity, you have to get NOC if it is already published. Ma'am, I am presenting a paper in a conference. You have a doubt. Can I apply copyright? If you have main results, please don't reveal the content what you wish to apply for copyright in any conferences. Please don't reveal your content in any conferences if you wish to apply for copyright. Or else you have to rephrase. Right? I hope this is clear. So when there is no discrepancy found, file application, I am receiving diary number, 30 days mandatory waiting for objections. The no objections received, it goes to the next stage scrutinization by examiner. Examiner means copyright office. Copyright office person will do scrutinization. So when there is no discrepancy, it will go to this stage, registration approved. So from scrutinization, this will go to re-scrutiny. The stage of re-scrutiny, it will go to the next stage, re-scrutiny stage. So after waiting period of 1 or 2 weeks or maximum 30 days, your work will be transferred into registered status. Your work will be transferred into registered status. Once you see this registered status in your website, you can download the certificate from your login. Download certificate. Fine. So once it is approved, so previously they were sending notifications with the certificate and your work. Now you can download directly from your login. From your login, you can download what you can download. You can download your work with stamp. Your work with copyright stamp. For each pages, if you were submitting 200 pages, if you were submitting only 1 page of poetry, you were submitting 3 pages of your unit 1 content, you were submitting notes of any chapter, whatever it is. So after this stage, you will get each and every page, you will have a stamp of copyright for your work. Then you can check your certificate. Can get your certificate. You can download directly from your login. If you are missing the file also, you can download later from your login. So now we are going to check what are all the other stages. I hope this is clear. Go to the 5th agenda. Now we move to account creation process. So who can create account? Individuals. Individuals, you, institution, research and development sector, research and development cell can create an account for the benefit of an institution, individuals, institutions, consultancy people, and students. So any individual can create an account in copyright forum. So if you have a note, you can note down the steps clearly. So once you visit the website of copyright, the copyright website is copyright.gov.in. I will show you the link later. So this is the home page. This is the home page. There you have to then you have to create, just a second. You will be having user ID. If you will be having password boxes. With the username ID and password, you need to enter a captcha if you already have an account. If you don't have account, please come to this page. Click here for new user registration. Create your account. Later, if you forget password, you can get password using this box, forget password. Now we are in new user registration stage. So what will we get? We will get, so now this is the home page of copyright website. The home page itself, we are having all the instructions. So what instructions? Enter your valid user ID and password to login. Click on to new user registration if you have not registered. Note down your user ID and your password for future use. After creating your account, log into your account. Click for online copyright registration. All these will be available in the left side column. I will show you slowly. So next is the online registration form filling up process. Just 4 steps. For registration, copyright registration application form, one has to use form 16. Then press save button to save entered details without fail. Then go to the next step. You have to upload your signature. The signature should not exceed 512 KB. So before uploading, keep it ready. Your signature should be ready. Signature should be visible. 512 KB size. Then fill up the statements of particulars, whether your work is original, whether you have more than one author, whether the person is from other nation, whether the co-author is from other nation. All these information you should keep ready to enter in the website. It will go from one box to next box, next stage, from stage 1, stage 2, stage 3, stage 4. So when you move to third stage, you move to the next step, filling up of further particulars. So here we have to choose whether the work is literary, dramatic, musical, artistic, and software. So here the registration fees vary. If you choose literary, it costs 500 rupees. If you go musical, artistic, and software, the amount increases. The amount increases. So afterwards, after getting the eligible amount visible in your application screen, make the payment online. Through GPay or your net banking, you can pay your money. So after successful submission, you will get a diary number. See here, you will get a diary number. This stage is very, very important. You please note down the diary number. Whenever time permits, weekly once, weekly twice, monthly once, monthly twice, and every week, we can visit the copyright website. You just type the diary number. You can track the status of your work, whether it is in scrutiny, whether it is in discrepancy, whether it is in re-scrutiny or registered. So in which status my work is, the uploaded work is. So we have to note down the diary number very safely. The diary number will be having 5 digits followed by year. 20, if you are applying, you will get 2025. So keep your work ready. For artistic work, any images for artistic work, you have to upload in PDF or JPG format. Otherwise, any literary work, any e-content, if you are uploading, should be in PDF. PPT will come under design, that you can copyright with more package, not 500 rupees. It will get more amount. You can type any text content. Text content can be converted into PDF. That PDF will get the charge of 500. When it comes to a business, people charge more money for individuals. See here, if it is literary or dramatic, or music or software. It also, the work is to be submitted in PDF format what your work speaks about. It should not exceed 10 MB. So keep these things, this allowed file sizes ready. Once your PDF work contains 10 or last 10 pages source code. So you should source code if less than 20 pages with no blocked or redacted portions, you can upload up to 10 MBs. After submitting online application, you are filling in details. You are filling details of the authors. You are filling the particulars of your work. You are making payment. After these 4 stages, your work is successfully uploaded in copyright website. I will share the copyright website in this chat box. Finally, after submitting the online application, you have to take 1 copy of acknowledgement slip and 1 copy of registration form and 2 copies of your work. 2 hard copies. 2 copies of work. If you are submitting 1-page poem, there should be 2 copies of your poems. If you submit 100-page book, textbook, you should submit 100 pages for each copy. So you should take 200 pages. You should make it 2 copies as a hard copy, acknowledgement slip, copyright application form, and 2 copies of your work. They should be kept ready, and you have to send the hard copies from the date of application. Within 30 days, it should reach the copyright office. So here it is clear now. The online application soft copy. For scrutiny and re-scrutiny process, finding objections, they will refer hard copy only. So both hard copy, soft copy mandatory to apply for copyright. So this is the copyright website. I will share the link after completing this session. We shall have a demo if time permits. For new user, this is the link for a new user to create your account. Once you click this link, which page you will get? You will get the dashboard page for a new user registration sign up. You have to choose your title, your name, your surname. Your name is your given name. Surname is father's name. Your address. Fill in the address followed by country. Select your state, your district, the very basic information the dashboard is asking us. Nationality. Give an active email ID. Give a working mobile number. Phone number is landline number. If you don't have no issues, you can provide your mobile number. We can give general user. If it is not an institution, if it is not a consultancy, we can use general user. You can choose general user here. And you can design, you can choose, you can type your own user ID. So the user ID is very mandatory. You have to remember your user ID and password. After completing all these details, you have to enter the captcha here. Once all details are submitted, you will get an OTP to your registered mobile and email. So once all these are submitted, we will get the page of the login. So if you are receiving any activation email from copyright office, you just verify the activation email, or else you can come directly to the login credentials. You just log in, start applying your work for copyright. I hope 6th agenda clear for everyone. Now, copyright and individual appraisal. Appraisal annual performance indicator. So, what do already I said? So, it is income based. It expects future earnings for royalty. It increases the royalty. So it has fair compensation when you are selling your work. If you are designing a product, if you are designing a worksheet, if you are designing a template if you design a rubrics for any component of summative, formative, whatever it is, you can sell this to other colleges. You can sell this to academicians. So you can earn more money. You can earn more money from your work. So you are earning acknowledgement from your institution, from chief authorities, from peers, friends, and everyone. They will acknowledge you have more knowledge. You have sound knowledge about the content you develop because you become the boss for your own content. The content may be single word. The content may be one word. The content may be one sentence. The content may be one paragraph. The content may be one essay. The content may be one poem. The content may be one book. The content may be one article. So you become the owner for your content. It may be a movie's name. We can get the copyright. This is what happening as a business. So for academicians, what benefits we get? We get 20 points as per UGC 2018 regulations. Now, once we get 20 points, slowly it increases our appraisal points each and every year. As I said, if individual is capable to do for 500 rupees literary work, if you are getting 20 points, so what you can do? If you are doing work and getting moral support or physical support from others to invest their time to upload, they will charge you 5K. They will charge you 3K. They will charge you 2K based on their demand, right? Their follow-up. It involves a lot of follow-ups. So once your appraisal is getting increasing, you will be the super worker in your institution. Then copyright forms. Copyright forms, there are various forms. Let us see one by one. The copyright forms, copyright registration form is 14. If you wish to change spelling, if you wish to change spelling in your name, your address, author, if you wish to change the title name, again you have to pay the same registration fee. If it is literary work, 500. If it is artist, music, whatever it is, you have to pay the same amount for changes to be done in particulars for form 15. The e-filing of application for society, if you are uploading bulk copyrights, you have to use form number 8 and 9 for renewal of your registration. Copyright is having 20 years registration license. If you are extending the registration license, you need to apply for renewal, right? So after these two stages, see here now. So now it is zoomed here for copyright application, registration of form number 14 for changes 15. Please don't prefer changes to be done in your work because if you are giving your work very carefully, please use caps, all capital letter for filling details. So it will, when you are doing so, you will not commit mistakes. So when you are not committing mistakes, you can save your hard-earned money. Then the next is for society. Since we are focusing individuals, every individual can register their copyright. Since our today's topic is copyright made simple, this is for business purpose and consultancies and organizations. So after uploading your work, you can check status of the applicant through diary number. You can check received application of copyright office in this month for every month. Then work awaited. How many applications are registered for April month, for registered in February month. So which application is having hearing? Just you can have a case study here. Before uploading your documents, you can click here and you can check what is the checklist. After the checklist, you have to submit. This is the workflow chart which we discussed already. So document upload manual. This you no need to work. Finally, cancellation and activation petition notices, stay orders by courts. If there are any people who are having objection, they will upload documents in the last stage. Right? So our task is, when our work is original, we have a business in registration of copyright form 14 only. We have no work. We can check status. We can check the workflow. We can check for the scrutiny, re-scrutiny, or registered status. That is enough. Registration and status. That is enough. So this is the home page of Copyright Office. See here, the website is copyright.gov.in. Here you have to visit and you can create your own account. So what are the limitations for an individual? People don't have awareness about the copyright registration. That is the first limitation. Then people don't create content on own. They are dependent to AI. If it is so, the Copyright Office will be checking the plagiarism, right? So people who are not having interest, who are depending upon some others' help for consultancy amount, if they charge 5,000, if they charge 2,000 for third authorship, 10th authorship, or fifth authorship, people cannot afford money. So these are the constraints. These are the constraints here. And if your work is already, ownership is transferred to the journal, or the copyright ownership is transferred to the publisher, you cannot claim copyright. So here this is another limitation. And the copyright registration process is not shared among the peers, the faculties, and academicians. So this is the main stage. When knowledge is not shared, people don't know, people have no awareness to apply for copyright. So conclusion, develop own literary work or music, art, or software, whatever it is. Get plagiarism report from recognized software, Ubuntu, Turnitin, whatever it is. If you are applying through your college's recognition, affiliation, give your name as first author, and second, the recognized institutions name and correspondence address is your institution. If you are using your institution's name in affiliation or communication address, definitely you have to get no objection certificate for your work. For this purpose, you have to get plagiarism report. You have to attach your literary work, or you have to attach your artwork, whatever you apply for copy registration from chief authorities. If it is from institution, you have to get no objection certificate from principal. If it is in university, you have to get approval from HOD, Dean Academics, Registrar, PC. If a registrar is the final decision authority in your institution, that is enough. So you have to get no objection certificate for uploading document. Once the NOC is uploaded while submitting application itself, it will be fine. Within 3 months, you can get your copyright registered status. Otherwise, it will take more than 3 months time. Then after uploading all your documents, do continuous follow-up using your login credentials. So please ensure that your work is registered successfully. So I thank the management of Sacred Heart Autonomous College and the Andhra Collaborative Work collaboration of JER for giving me this opportunity to share my insights about copyright made simple. So now I stop sharing this slide. I extend my gratitude for giving me this opportunity. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. If you have any questions, you can ask.
Thanks a lot, ma'am. Thanks for your availability and mind-blowing lecture. Dear audience, do you have any doubts or clarification? You can unmute yourself. You can directly talk to your resource person, ma'am. Anything you want to put in chat box also, you can put it out. Okay, ma'am. Also put
posted a copyright website. You can copy it, you can save it.
Okay, ma'am. Ma'am, I have one doubt regarding the copyright in digital content and AI generated works. Can we proceed, ma'am?
Yeah, of course, sir. So this is on all legal issues is having some loopholes or loop points. You can get copyright for AI created content because you are using a prompt. You are the owner of your content. If you use ChatGPT, so it is
Yes.
accepted. Up to what level? Up to what you have to use proper prompts to create plagiarism-free content. Yeah. So once you create your content through ChatGPT or any AI tool, you please get plagiarism report. Once plagiarism report is received, then you will be having no issues.
Ma'am, is it we
Any
also upload the plagiarism report also along with the application? Is it not necessary, ma'am?
Not necessary.
Copyright.
Plagiarism report, no need to plagiarism report, no need to upload. Just for your confirmation, whether you can apply, whether you need to modify. For your clarification, you can get the report. But if you are applying for NOC from your institution, they will ask for plagiarism report for their safety side in research and development cell.
Okay, ma'am. Ma'am, any
Any,
document we need to post through the postal service, ma'am, to the copyright office?
Yeah, that is what I said. Once applying all the details, your work in online, you have to download your application form, acknowledgement slip, application form, your acknowledgement slip, your payment. It is payment slip. Then your uploaded work, what you upload. If it is a one page, you should take two copies, two hard copies, two printouts. If you are uploading 10 pages of one unit content, you have to take two copies again. It will become 20 pages. If you're uploading entire book 300 pages, then you need to take two copies of entire two books. It will become 600 pages. With 600 pages, you have to attach your acknowledgement slip and registration form. You have to send to the copyright office within 30 days of registration. So if
Is
we
it
are
compulsory,
following
ma'am?
these
Is it
instructions,
compulsory?
as of course compulsory. Of
Okay,
course
ma'am.
compulsory.
Ma'am,
Plagiarism, there should be no plagiarism. There is a question from Nitsi. So there should be no plagiarism in your work for copyright. If there is 1% is copyright, plagiarism will not be allowed. Otherwise, you cannot get copyright. Copyright should have 0% plagiarism. Any other questions, please? Okay.
Next one is the
Uh,
maximum percentage that ma'am is addressed. Any other you can unmute. Still, we have 4 minutes with us. Do you have any question? You can unmute and interact with the resource person. You can put your doubt in the chat box also. Most of them give thank you, ma'am. There is another question, ma'am. Kindly have a look on the chat box, ma'am.
sir. Yes, sir. Sir, can you please repeat?
Ma'am, another question. Are automated content detection system, example YouTube content ID, compatible with principles of fair use and due process?
Automated content detection systems compatible with the principles of fair use and due process. Sir, automated content detection systems, I don't know what you are saying. I hope that you are trying to ask about YouTube's content ID. YouTube content, you cannot claim copyright. But YouTube content summarizer, if you are having text form, without plagiarism, you can apply for copyright. The work should be your own. The idea may be someone, but if you are changing the idea into your own creativity, using your own words, you can apply for copyright. But for others' content, others' original work, you cannot apply copyright as it is. Any other questions?
Ma'am, another question, ma'am.
Okay. From Nanjappa Chinnasamy sir. Yes, sir, you can apply for copyright. You can apply for copyright, but before this, you should keep ready your signature, your soft copy of your book. At the same time, you should get NOC, the no objection certificate, in one page from the publisher, which you can upload with your work. Otherwise, after 3 months of waiting period, the Copyright Office will issue a notification. The work is registered. This work is copyrighted with the publisher. For safer side, you have to get the no objection certificate in the letterhead of the book publisher with the signature of the publisher. You just upload as a PDF. Then all will be fine. There will be no discrepancies. Your work will be accepted for registration. Welcome, sir. Any other questions? It is not only for book. Even if you publish journal article, from the journal editor, you have to get no objection certificate. They will have a letter pad. In the letter pad, they will type and send you no objection. This is the work of so-and-so author or co-authors. The journal has no objection to register copyright for this literary work. So if it is given so, the Copyright Office has no discrepancies to award copyright registered status. So any published, unpublished work, we can apply for copyright. For unpublished work, no need to submit NOC unless your institution is demanding. Otherwise, no need to. You can apply copyright in your own name in all communication address. There, you will not mention your institution's address at any one point. But if you wish to apply as author, you need communication address in your institution's name for getting 20 points. If you wish to get 20 points, you have to register using your college's address. College is asking for, yes, any ordinary person can apply. This is what I am telling you. Using your address, you can apply copyright, number one. Using your name as author, using your college address as communication address, you can apply for 20 marks in your appraisal.
The
charge is same, 500 rupees.
Am I right, ma'am? APA score.
For academic performance. Yes, for APA score. Yes, instead of patent, those who are not having familiar knowledge in preparing documentation of patent, you can go for copyright. You can apply in terms of copyrights. If you are paying money for Scopus, 10,000, 5,000, whatever it is, but you can spend 500 per one copyright. You can add 10 copyrights for 5,000 rupees. You can get 200 points. So in private institutions, they may not consider, some institutions may not consider copyright, but if you apply for government jobs, definitely your points will be increasing, will peak, will get the peak. Will be given the first priority in your copyrights. So gradually we can focus on publications, book chapters, if not publication of research articles, book chapters, if not at least a poem, at least an essay about nature, about daily experience. You write one paragraph about your daily experience. You just upload for copyright. There will be no plagiarism. Whether it is a good experience or bad experience, any lessons learned in your daily life, what instructions, no, don't give anything free of cost. Whatever instruction you wish to compile to your students, you prepare as a draft, you upload before you share it with the students. For emergency, you can share any instruction as document. But later part, you start slowly uploading your work as registered for copyright. Copyright Copyright will be under only one category, registered category only. For patent, published, granted. For copyright, we are having only registered status. If you are creating a slogan, if you are creating a motto for your institution is asking you to create a motto. Think, innovate leadership. If this is the suggestion from your end to the institution, you can suggest for applying copyright for institutions motto. Think, innovate, leadership. Right. When a person is motivated to think, a person thinks innovatively. When a person thinks innovatively, a person will be capable to become a leadership for leadership. So if these three words are the motto of your institution, if you are working for your institution for any department, any school or any club, if you are designing any words for as a motto, you can apply for copyright, right? So copyright, if it is registered, others cannot claim the royalty or the legal hire. So any other doubts, professors?
Of the and clarification was explained in detail by our resource person. We feel happy to be Dr. Priya ma'am as our resource person of the day. Actually, ma'am gave a clear explanation. She gave an insightful and well-organized session on copyright. Actually, this webinar was highly informative and presented in a clear and engaging manner. Ma'am, you made a complex topic easy to understand, especially for those who are new to intellectual property rights like copyright. Your explanation, practical examples, and interactive approach helped in deepening our understanding of copyright laws and their relevance in academic and creative fields. We truly appreciate your efforts in simplifying this concept, making us accessible to a wider audience. We look forward for such enriching session with your expertise, ma'am. Thank you for your availability and give a detailed note on copyright. Thanks a lot, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank you, all
everyone.
of
My
you.
email ID, yes, there is one question. My email ID is drcpriya.english@gmail.com. So I'm typing my ID here, but I'm getting some other mail ID. I have posted my username that you can use, drcpriya.english@gmail.com. Thank you, everyone. Thanks for giving the opportunity. I thank both organizers and all the participants for spending your valuable time, not spending your valuable time, for investing your precious time during this evening. Thank you, everyone. Shall we wind up the session, sir?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Thanks a lot. Thank you, all of you.
Thank you so much.
Including our Dayal sir. Thanks a lot. Thanks for your availability. God bless you. Thank you all. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, ma'am.